So hi there students, welcome back again to another video lesson. So ito po ang karugtong ng ating lesson for week 4 and 5. So on the previous video lesson, I have discussed with you on how to create, on how to represent data, organized data using a pie chart. So next naman, we will represent organized data using a bar graph. So we have two types of bar graph, vertical and horizontal bar graph. So these two types will be discussed on this video lesson. So let's start. So for the lesson objective, basically, we will again represent organized data, this time using a bar graph. So what is a bar graph? So when we say bar graph, it is a graph which uses either horizontal or vertical bars to represent data. So there are two types of bar graph. One is horizontal bar graph and other one is vertical bar graph. So kapag horizontal bar graph po, yung mga bars is nakapahiga. And then kapag vertical bar graph naman, yung mga bars ay nakatayo. The length of a bar represents a quantity. So, yung length, kung gaano kahaba yung kada bar. So, nire-represents nun yung quantity, ibig sabihin yung bilang. Therefore, bars can be compared by examining the bar lengths. So, if you would like to compare the bars, the data using bar graph, so, nakadepende po dun sa haba ng mga bars kung paano natin sila i-compare. So, and then, a bar graph can be simple or multiple. So, i-discuss lang po natin dito is yung simple. So, kapag simple, ibig sabihin, ang makikita lang po natin na bar sa ating graph ay tig-isa per category. And then, kapag multiple, so, halimbawa sa multiple, gusto nating ipakita yung mga enrollment data ng mga students sa school. So, halimbawa, from year 2017 to 2018, 2018 to 2019, ayun, kailangan nating gumamit doon ng multiple bar graph para mas ma-compare natin kung anong year ba yung may pinakamababang enrollment sa grade 7, ganito, grade 8, ayan. Next, so let us first discuss a horizontal bar graph. So, in horizontal bar graph, bars extend from left to right. The horizontal line is the scale of the graph. Okay. So, horizontal bar graph, pahiga po yan, kaya nag-extend po yan starting from left. So, dun sa pinaka-left kasi, dun nag-uumpisa yung bilang natin from 0 papataas. So, hindi tayo nag-uumpisa sa right. Okay. Kung nasa left yung ating bilang. So, like for example, ayan, yung ating horizontal bar graph. So, ito ang sinasabi natin, horizontal, nakapahiga po sila, yung mga bars. And then, yung mga bars, kung mapapansin natin, ay magkakahiwalay. Okay, meron po kasi tayong particular na graph wherein magkakadikit yon na i-discuss ko sa mga susunod pang video lessons. So, as you can see, ayan, magkakahiwalay yung mga graphs and then horizontal bar graph. Yan. So, bakit magkakahiwalay? It's because different categories po kasi yan. So, dito sa ating information, different countries po yan. Ang Australia, iba po sa Brazil, sa China, sa France, Korea, and United States. And then, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayo ditong title. So, kailangan magkaroon ng title yung ating bar graph. So, yung bar graph natin, yung title, ayan, number of students at Diversity College who are immigrants by last country of residence. So, ayan, yung title na yan, syempre, nakadepende dun sa data na ating pinepresent. And then, as you can see, ayan, yung nandito sa left side ng mga bars is yung mga countries. And then, yung nasa ibaba naman is yung number of immigrants. So, since kinukuha natin, kino-compare natin yung mga number of immigrants, ayan, nasa baba po yung mga bilang. As you can see, yung interval, yung scale is by 40. Ayan, 0. Siyempre, nag-umpisa tayo sa 0 always. And then 40, 80, 120 up to 400. So, yung scale po natin, yung interval po natin, nag-iiba-iba po yan. Depende po sa ating data na pine-present. Maaring by 10 yan, by 20, by 100, by 1,000. Depende po sa ating given data. So, next, vertical bar graph. So in vertical bar graph, bars extend from bottom to top. The vertical line is the scale of the graph. Okay, kapag naman vertical bar graph, as you can see on the given illustration, yung ating mga bars ay nakapatayo. And then yung mga scales natin ay nasa left side. Ayan. Ito po. Ayan. Anong mapapansin natin dito sa mga scale natin? Yung scale natin is by 1. 1 siya. Ayan, kasi magkakalapit lang naman yung mga data. So, dito, title niya is Favorite Types of Music. Ayan, given dito yung hip-hop, classical, rock, jazz. So, these are types of music. Ayan, so, kitang-kita naman natin yun sa ating vertical bar graph na yung jazz, yung favorite type of music. And then, yung nasa left side natin, ayan, yung makikita nyo yung 1, 2, up to 14. Yan yung number of students. So, kung tinanong yung mga students kung ano yung paborito nilang music. So, ayan. Kitang-kita po natin yung ating vertical bar graph. And then, nag-start po siya sa bottom, sa pinakababa dito. Ayan. Dito po, sa pinakaibaba hanggang sa pinakaitaas. Depende pa rin po yan sa ating data. Next. Now, the important question is how to construct a bar graph. So, di ba, tinuruan ko kayo kung paano mag-construct ng pie graph, pie chart. Now, how do we construct a bar graph? So, first, we first determine the scale of the graph based on the appropriate and convenient size. Okay, so yung scale po natin dito is nakadepende po dun sa ating data. And then, kailangan convenient yung size niya. So, kailangan ina-analyze din natin kung gaano kalalayo yung range ng mga data, yung mga scores, para makapag-decide tayo ng scale. Like for example, kung yung mga data natin, ayan, 1,000, 5,000, ganyan, 3,000, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung scale na 1. Kasi masyadong mahaba naman yung ating graph. So, pwede natin gamitin, I suggest, by 100, by 200. Depende po yan sa ating data. Pero I do not suggest na gamitin natin scale na 1. Kung, nyari, 5,000, 6,000, masyado pong malaki yun. So, 6,000 kasi ang isusulat natin. So, kailangan, dinedetermine natin yun based dun sa ating given data. Dun tayo magbe-base mismo. Next, write the scale numbers. For your horizontal graph, place the scale numbers underneath the horizontal line. So, kapag nakapahiga yung graph, yung horizontal bar graph natin, yung scale nasa ibaba, yung mga numero. Okay. And then, for vertical bar graph naman, nasa left side nung vertical line. Okay. Pagpahiga yung mga number nasa baba. Kapag pataas, nasa left side. Next, write what the scale numbers represent. So, syempre, yung mga numbers na yon sinulat natin like for example by 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. So, kailangan nilalagay natin, ini-indicate natin kung anong meron dun sa scale numbers na yon. Like for example, pwedeng isulat natin na number of students, number of workers. Ayan, para at least guided tayo. Hindi lang natin basta sinulat kung anong meron dun sa scale numbers na yon. So, kailangan naka-label po sila. Properly labeled. And then, label what each var represents. Okay, syempre, nilabel natin yung mga scale numbers. And then, syempre, yung mga bars, kailangan din natin i-represent yan. Like, for example, kung days in a week yan. So, syempre, isulat natin doon sa ibaba. Okay? So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, hindi lang natin basta i-graph sila. na naka-align dun sa scale. So, kung ano yung number, kung ilan yung students na yon, kung ilan yung ano yung frequency, kung ilan yon, kailangan nile-label din natin para at least alam natin kapag kino-compare natin sila. And then, write the title above the bar graph. So, syempre, pinaka-importanting part yan ng ating bar graph is yung title. Syempre, ginrap mo siya, pinakita mo, in-illustrate mo, ni-represent mo yung data. Anong meron dun sa bar graph na yun? So, kung titignan natin yun, i-analyze natin. Ano bang title? Ano bang meron dun? So, kailangan magligay tayo ng title. Hindi naman dapat mahaba. Like, for example, yung pinakita ko kanina, favorite type of music, favorite soft drinks, favorite fast food. Yan, yung mga ganon. Kaya, number of students enrolled in San Isidro National High School. Ayan. Kailangan may title. So, let's have example number 1. So the table below shows the number of boxes of surgical face masks sold by Peña's Minimart from Monday to Friday. So ayan, meron silang date. From Monday to Friday, April 26 to 30. So construct a vertical bar graph and answer the questions that follow. So ayan, we are asked to construct a vertical bar graph patayo. So ayan, so yung data natin kung ilang box ng face mask, surgical face mask ang nabebenta ng Peña's Minimart from Monday to Friday. So, as you can see din sa table natin, wala tayong nakikitang total. Okay, so ayan. Sir, bakit wala pong total? Kasi hindi naman natin nire-represent yung data natin using a pie graph. Wala naman tayong kabuuan dyan kasi separate. Magkaiba yung Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so ayan. So, yung first thing na kailangan natin gawin is to determine the scale of the graph based on appropriate and convenient size. Okay, yung scale number natin, syempre nagsisimula yan sa 1 and then pataas, infinite. So, i-analyze natin yung ating given data. On Monday, 30 ang nasold, ang nabenta. Tuesday, 25, Wednesday, 40, then Thursday, 35. Friday naman, 15. So, ayan, as you can see, yung mga boxes na sold ay nag-e-end sa 0 and 5. So, pwede natin gamitin dyan is scale is 5. Okay, so by 5 tayo maglalagay ng scale. Okay, yung mga numbers. Hindi kasi pwede dyan yung 1. Kasi kung lalagay natin yung 1 and then yung pinakamataas is 40, masyadong malaki naman yun. Malaking agwat. Okay, so pwede naman ninyong gamitin by 3, by 4, by 5, by 6. Ganyan. So, usually ginagamit yan by 5, yung mga sakto. 5, 10, 15, 20, mga ganyan. So, ayan, by 5. So, kung gagamit tayo ng scale na 5, so, make sure na nagpapasobra tayo dun sa 40. Maaring 45, 50. Okay, wag nating isasagad mismo. Okay, so kung mag-start tayo sa 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on, hanggang 50. So, depende syempre sa ating given data. Next, write the scale numbers. So, for a vertical bar graph at the left side of the vertical line. So, sulatan natin yung scale numbers natin. So, since, di ba, yung scale natin is 5. So, kapag sinulat natin yun, ayan, magsisimula tayo sa 0. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, up to 50. Okay yan. Next. Tsaka natin i-graph yung mga per day, yung mga boxes na sold. Ayan. As you can see, para maano sila, ma-distinguish sila per day, iba-iba yung kulay. Ayan. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then, tandaan nyo kapag bar graph ang ini-illustrate natin, ang ginagamit natin, kailangan yung mga bars po is magkakahiwalay. Separate po sila. Kasi magkakaiba sila. Iba ang Monday sa Tuesday. Next, write what the scale numbers represent. Ayan, ito. Ano ba tong mga sinulat nating numbers na yan? Ano ba yan? These are the number of boxes sold. So, ito po yung kung ilang boxes ng surgical face mask ang nabebenta kada araw dun sa 5 days na yon. And then, label what each var represents. Ano ba yung Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday na yan? Days in a week yan, syempre. Mga araw sa linggo, sa isang linggo. Then next, write the title above the bar graph. So, one important component of a bar graph of any graph is the title. So, lagyan natin ng title as Surgical Face Mask Sales of Peñas Minimart. So, nasa inyo po kung ano ang title na gusto nyo dun sa bar graph as long as related siya mismo dun sa given data natin. So, in this case, ayan, kaya since face mask naman kasi ang pinag-uusapan natin, kaya ayan, Surgical Face Mask Sales of Peñas Minimart. So, let us now answer number 1 question. So, which day has the most and least number of sales of surgical face mask boxes? Anong araw daw yung pinakamataas ang benta nila at pinakamababa? So, based dito sa ating data, sa ating graph, ayan, yung Wednesday yung pinakamahaba, yung bar yung pinakamataas. So, wherein sa Wednesday nakapag-sold sila ng 40 boxes. Kaya, yung most natin is Wednesday. And then, yung list naman natin, yung pinakamababa is nasa Friday, which is nakapagbenta lang ng 15. So, for question number 2, so how many more surgical face mask boxes were sold on Tuesday than Friday? So, ibig sabihin, gaano daw karami ang nabenta nung Tuesday kesa dun sa nabenta nung Friday? Okay, so ang benta po nung Tuesday is 25 boxes. And then on Friday, 15. So since how many more? Gaano karami? So ang gagawin lang po natin is isusubtract natin. So 25 minus 15, that will be 10. So ibig sabihin, mas marami ng 10 boxes ang nabenta nung Tuesday kesa nung Friday. Next, if each box cost 80 pesos, what is the total profit of Peñas Minimart? Okay, so dito, kakailanganin natin yung total. Okay, so ilan yung mga boxes na nasold nung Monday to Friday? So start tayo sa Monday, we have 30, and then plus 25, plus 40, plus 35, and then plus 15. So, kapag pinag-add natin yon, that is equivalent to 145 boxes. And then, kada box, ang presyo is 80 pesos. So, ang gagawin lang po natin, i-multiply natin yung 145 sa 80, and then we'll get a product of 11,600 pesos. So, ibig sabihin, ang kabuong kita ng Peñas Minimart during April 26 to 30 is 11,600 pesos. Next, example number 2. So, tapos na tayo sa vertical bar graph. So, example naman natin kasunod is horizontal bar graph. So, the table below shows the number of branded shoes sold in a footwear shop for the month of December. So, construct a horizontal bar graph to represent the data and answer the questions that follow. So, dito, branded shoes, mga tatak ng sapatos na nabenta sa isang footwear shop nun sa month ng December. So, kaya December yan, marami syempre ang bumibili ng mga sapatos tuwing December kasi magpapasko. So, we have to construct a horizontal bar graph. And then, saka natin sagutan yung mga tanong. So, ayan. Ito po yung mga brand ng shoes. So, yung first column natin sa ating table, we have Nike, Vans, Adidas, Skechers, and Converse. Ayan. So, sa Nike, ang nabenta is 170. branded shoes. And then sa Vans, 80, Adidas, 150, Skechers, 120, Converse naman is 70. So again, our first step is to determine the scale of the graph based on the appropriate and convenient sizes. So medyo malalaki na yung ating mga data. So kung gagamitin natin yung by 5, masyadong marami na yon. And then by 10 naman, medyo marami din yon, 17. Tigta 10. So I suggest ang pwede natin gamitin dito na scale is 20. Okay, so ibig sabihin magbibilang tayo by 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, and so on. Okay, so ang pinaka-appropriate natin na magandang gamitin talaga dito is 20. So you can use 15, 25. Okay, so hindi naman pwede natin gamitin 100 kasi masyado namang ano yun, magkakalapit na masyado yung mga data. Okay, so I suggest na 20. So next step, we have write the scale numbers. So since horizontal tayo, horizontal bar graph, so we will write the scale numbers underneath sa ibaba ng horizontal line. So ayan po yung ating mga scale numbers. As you can see, yung scale natin is 20. So ayan, 0, 20, 40, 60, up to 200. So dinidecide talaga natin kung ano yung appropriate and convenient size natin. Depende sa ating given data. And then, ayan. So, yung mga brand. And then, i-graph natin. Pa-plot natin sa ating table. Ayan. Yung data natin. As you can see, for Nike, we have 170. Kaya nasa gitna po siya ng 160 and 180. For Vans, we have 80. And then for Adidas, we have 150. For Skechers, we have 120. And then Converse, we have 70. Okay, so kapag ganyan, yung scale natin, hindi siya hindi nag-end sa 5 or 0. Ang ginagawa lang natin dyan is estimation. So make sure kapag ine-estimate natin yun, yung malapit naman sa katotohanan. Hindi siya sosobra. Like for example, kung ang Converse ang nabenta is 75, wag naman nating ilapit yung 75 dito sa 60. Okay. So since yung kalahati ng 60 and 80 is 70, so dugtungan lang natin ng konti. Okay, so para makita natin yung kung ilan yung Converse na benta. Like for example, kung 75. Ayun. So next natin is write what the scale numbers represent. So yung mga sinulat natin sa ibaba, 0, 20 up to 200, ano yan? So kailangan po natin yan i-represent. I-label po natin yan. So ayan, we have number of shoes sold. So since sapatos, branded shoes lang pinag-uusapan natin dito, pwede natin ilagay na number of shoes sold o kaya number of branded shoes sold. And then, sa left side naman natin, kailangan din natin i-label yung kung anong nire-represent ng bawat bar. So yung Nike, Vans, Adidas, Skechers, Converse, these are brand of shoes. Okay, mga tatak sila ng mga sapatos. Hindi natin pwedeng ilagay dyan na, alimbawa, brand of soap. Okay, syempre yung kada bar, kung anong nire-represent niya, yun dapat talaga ang nilalagay natin. Hindi naman soap yung Vans. Sapatos po yung mga yan. Now, write the title above the bar graph. So, ayan. So, pwede nating isulat yung title niya as December Sales of Shoes of a Footwear Shop. Okay, so nasa atin kung paano natin sinusulat yung title ng graph. So, yung appropriate title naman ang ilagay natin. Siyempre, depende, related dapat po yan sa ating data, yung ating given problem. So, which brand is the top selling shoes for the month of December? So, ayan, tinatanong tayo kung alin sa mga brands of shoes na yan ang pinakamabenta for the month of December. So, as you can see, based on our graph, kitang-kita naman dyan, yung pinakamadaming benta natin is yung brand na Nike or yung Nike. Ayan, kasi nakabenta po siya ng 170 branded shoes. Ayan, for the month of December. What about question number 2? So, how many more shoes were sold by Nike than Skechers? So, ayan, kagaya lang siya ng problem natin kanina. Gaano karami ang nabentang shoes ng Nike sa nabenta ng shoes ng Skechers? So, yung Skechers nakabenta po siya ng 170, di ba? And then, yung Skechers naman nakabenta siya ng 120. So, we'll just subtract them. So, 170 minus 120. And that is equal to 50. So, ganyan po karami ang nabenta na mas marami ng Nike kesa sa Skechers. Now, if you were to buy one of this brand of shoes, which brand will you choose? Okay, so ayan. So, syempre, kung bibili tayo ng brand of shoes, minimake sure natin syempre yung matibay. Okay, so, hindi lang yung basta-basta may pamporma tayo. So, kadalasan, syempre, ang binibili nating shoes is yung sikat talaga siya. So, kung ako ang papipiliin, so, ang bibilin ko na brand is Nike. Kasi, okay yung quality ng shoes. And then, syempre, kung anong gusto natin, nakadepende yun syempre sa atin. So, for me, yung personal choice ko is Nike. Hindi dahil pinakamarami siya dito sa mga nabenta. So, one factor din yun. Kaya nga maraming bumibili ng Nike dahil dun sa quality ng kanilang shoes. Okay. So, after discussing with you on how to represent organized data using a bar graph, so our next lesson will now be representing organized data using a line graph. Okay, line graph po yan. So, I hope na nagkaroon kayo ng idea on how to construct a bar graph, on how to construct a vertical and horizontal bar graph. So, that's all. Thank you.